Number 24. The screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which slide is visible now?
Yes, sir.
No, which one slide?
Essential of indicating instruments.
Okay. Now? Now which one is visible?
Same, sir. Essential of indicating.
ऐसा है क्या? Deflecting change नहीं हुआ ना? Okay. So we have started the controlling. It's not moving at all. Okay. So is it visible now? Spring control.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yesterday we have discussed about this controlling force. Actually, the controlling force we are going to use for two functions here. No, one is to produce the force which is equal to deflecting force but in opposite direction. Two equal and opposite direction to provide the control to the steady value. To get the steady value output, we have to produce the equal and opposite force. It should have to produce over there. And second one, to bring back the pointer to the zero position. To bring back the pointer to the zero position, we have to use the controlling force is required over there here. So based on that, to operate this one method is there, that is called spring control method. That is we are going to discuss in the today class here. So spring, all of you know the one spring is there like this, any pins you will fold into circling that one. It has some viscosity or it has some strength. Because of that strength, what it will do here, no, it will shrink and it is going to expand that one. Its size will be expand and it is going to shrink over there. So based on that, the operation we are going to do that one here now. So two springs are attached at either end of spindle. We are going to use any instrument we are going to use, then spindle is attached here. Now that spindle will help to, just a minute, someone is disturbing. Oh, red color के ये दिख रहे हैं ना, annotate?
Yes, sir.
You mouse to keyboard. I'm searching in the setting also, disable, enable annotation for others. For others, hide control. डिसेबल करने के बाद भी आ रहा है क्या ये? ओके, block or what I have to do? Leave it. The next meeting we'll see that one. So two springs are attached to the either end of the spindle. Here, see here, this diagram you consider here now. See, this is the spindle, which is the rotating part. We are going to call that one. Here the bearings are there. For this spindle, one balance weight we have added and the pointer is connected here now. Just I'm giving the example here now, and two springs are connected here now. Here springs we are going to call this one here now. Here springs we are going to call that one. This is one spring, another one is second. T1 and T2, two springs are there here now. So two springs are attached on either end of the spindle. The spindle is placed in a jewel bearings so that frictional force between the pivot and spindle will be minimum. Whatever the movement will be there, vibrations, these all will be minimum because of this bearings and pivot. Pivot is rotating in that bearings only. Two springs are provided in opposite direction to compensate the temperature error. So the spring is a conducting part. Yes or no? Whenever we are passing the current through that coil, means the current will flow through this spring also. Yes. So because of that one, the temperature may increase over there, so that this may lose the property of that spring. For that reason, we have provided two springs in the opposite direction to compensate the temperature error here. So the spring is made up of phosphorus bronze, the material of the spring. When the current will supply, the pointer deflects due to rotation of the spindle. In between two magnetic field, if you place a current carrying coil, it is going to rotate. All of you know the magnetic principle and all the things. So when the current will supply, the pointer will deflect due to the rotation of spindle. When the spindle is rotate, the spring attached with the spindle will oppose the movement of the pointer here. Now, once the spindle means this will start to rotate. The start to rotate means the spring will start to shrink over there. The size will be reduces over there. One spring, another spring, it is going to expand that one. Both are connected in opposite here. Now, one spring size will be reduces, another one will be expands over there. So suddenly by removing the supply, both the spring forces will be opposes. Slowly the pointer will come back to the original positions on that day. So the torque produced by the spring is directly proportional to the pointer deflection. So the controlling torque is directly proportional to the theta. How this one, I will tell you people now here. How this theta is directly proportional to the TC, we will tell that one here. See here, this is the pointer. This one is spotlight. This one is the scale is there. Here the pointer is there. Okay, and some balance weight I have added, I will tell you later. Here the pivot which is holded the spindle here. Now this is the complete part is there. The red color is visible. Red color ka lines visible hai na?
Yes, sir.
That is called spindle. This spindle is mounted on the bearings are there. Here one bearing and here one bearing is there, which will help for the smooth operation of rotations over there. Here now. This place bearings which is connected to the pivot here now. And this spindle is start to rotate whenever the current will supplied here. Whenever we are going to use this here, actually aluminum disc will be provided. In that one, we are going to do the winding, that permanent magnet moving coil principle. We are going to explain that one. Here, our aim is to only concentrate on the spring control here now. The controlling and deflecting torque we have to concentrate here now. Once the spindle will start to rotate here now, so the pointer will move from 0 to non-zero value. 0 se non-zero value ho jayega. Once after supplying the current, the pointer will move from 0 value to non-zero value. You consider this one as 0 only. Here somewhere it is going to move over there. The pointer will move over there. Because of what? Because of the current I here. Because of after supplying the current into this coil, the pointer will start to deflect from 0 value to the non-zero value here. So this deflection is called the deflecting force. We are going to call the initial condition which is going to operate, the meter is going to operate, that is called the deflecting force or deflecting torque, that is called TD. We can call that one. Can I call TD that one? Yesterday discussion. The pointer will deflect to operate to show the value. Yes or no? Deflecting torque, yesterday we have discussed. Unmute and speak out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this deflection is because of the current flowing through this coil here now. So TD is directly proportional to the current here. How much current will flow here, that much deflection will be occurs over. So the deflecting torque is because of the current flowing here now, because of the supply current, we can call that here. Once the deflection is done, the pointer went to some places and I will make the current into 0 here now. I will make the current into 0 here now. The I will become 0. On that situation, the pointer should have to come back to the 0. Because of controlling force, this will come to 0 value here now. So the direction will reverses here now. So controlling force means because of the spring control only. What is there here? The deflection is there. How much deflection? Theta. That much deflection or the movement. So because of controlling torque, the deflecting angle theta will rotate over there here now. So the controlling torque is directly proportional to the theta. Theta is nothing but angle of deflection. We are going to call that. Theta is angle of deflection here now. So TD is directly proportional to I. Because of the current, some deflection will occur. So that is deflecting torque is because of I over there, because of the current. But the controlling torque is, it should have to bring back. There is no need of supply and all the things. Whatever this deflection angle is there, that angle it should have to maintain and it should have to come back to the zero. That is possible because of the controlling torque. So that torque we are going to call as TC is directly proportional to theta we are going to call here. So the difference is same, deflection magnitude is same, controlling magnitude is also same, but operation is different. This deflecting torque is because of current and because of controlling torque because of this spring here. So the deflecting torque produced TD, deflecting torque is TD proportional to the current supplied, that is called I here. When suppose when the deflecting angle, deflecting torque is this much is there, controlling torque is also this much only, from 0 to non-zero, non-zero to 0 here. So both are same only. When deflecting torque is equal to the controlling torque, then the pointer will come to the steady position. Then only it will come to the steady position or original position here. No, so you substitute here when TD equal to TC or TC equal to TD. What do you mean by TC means how? What is that one? The upper side we have taken some formula. TC is nothing but theta. You can call that one TC equal to theta and TD equal to deflecting torque equal to because of what? आवाज आ रहा है कि नहीं? Is it audible or not? Hello.
Audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the deflecting torque is because of current. The controlling torque is because of the angle of deflection because of spring we are going to call. Spring means this much angle uska rotation हुआ था, वापस it will bring to original position here now. Shrinking and expanding that method here now. So that one thing only. So TC is directly proportional to TD we are going to call that one. Because of current supplied 0 से इधर value हो गए. Suppose 5 ampere हमने measure किए. Okay. After that one I will say remove the supply. Remove supply, remove करने के बाद what will happen? ये 5 ampere था, 5 ampere से वापस 0 आ जाएगा. So the magnitude of deflecting torque is equal to the controlling torque. We can say that one here, no? So controlling torque equal to deflecting torque. Controlling torque is nothing but theta and deflecting torque is nothing but I. So we can tell that one the angle of deflection is directly proportional to the current here, no? Because of the current flowing only, this much angle of deflection will be occurs here now. It may be controlling torque or it may be deflecting torque here now. Both arrow mark I have shown here now, from here to here and here to here now. Since therefore theta is directly proportional to I, since theta and I are directly proportional to the scale of such instrument which uses spring control is uniform here now. Spring control is uniform, we are going to call that one. So yesterday I told you people about the balloon and rubber tricks. I told that one because of whenever it will hit, it will go to some angle. Because of that spring, whatever it is going to, whatever the rubber it is going to shrink, it will come back to your hand only. The distance is same. When you will hit the force, आइए जाएगा. वापस उधर से इधर आने के लिए वो spring है, it will help that one. Yet, yes or no? Whatever, not spring, that rubber is going to expand and it is going to shrink. Expand and shrink that one. Because of that rubber activity only, the controlling is producing here. Yes. The example I have told you people, balloon को rubber बांध के ऐसा हाथ से आप hit कर रहे हो, आगे पीछे जा रहे. That one, it will go away and it will come back to and it will hit to your hand. Yes, same thing only it is happening here. Because of the current, the pointer is shifting to the somewhere it is moving that one. Because of this spring, it is going to, while deflecting torque is applied means it is going to shrink over there. After removing the supply, it will come back to the original position because the spring will come back to the original position of that one. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Next one, see here, this one only, same thing only. Here, the pointer is 0 is that here now. The pointer is 0. here the coils and all the things, this one is spindle is there here. Whatever this part is there, it is spindle. Here the spring is connected here. Whenever the pointer will move, a spring hai na, a spring it is going to reduce its size. Aisa slowly it is going to shrink over there. Size will be reduced as that one. After doing the supply, it will go back to the original position. That is one diagram we have taken here now. This is one method. Okay. The spring control we can use in the almost all the places we are going to use the spring control. So it means the deflecting torque is controlling torque. We have proved, and these two are over here. Next point we are going to discuss, that is called damping force here. Why the damping force is required? Why the damping force is required? Damping की किसके लिए जरूरत है वो discussion, this one we are going to discuss in the today class here. The deflection torque and controlling torques produced by the system are electromechanical. Electrical supply की वजह से mechanical movement हो रहे हैं. For that reason, a combination of electrical and mechanical, electromechanical system we are going to call that one. Okay. The deflecting and controlling forces are produced by systems which have inertia, and therefore the moving system cannot immediately settle at its final position, but overshoots or swings ahead of it. एक बार हमने क्या वो रबर का हमने बोल रहे बलून का एग्जैक्टली हमको इतना ही डिस्टेंस को जाना है बोल के ऐसा पुश करके छोड़ दिए तो उतना ही डिस्टेंस का हो जाते क्या? इमीडिएटली रबर का ओरिजिनल पोजीशन का आ जाते क्या? वो will come to the original position. Example I have taken in the yesterday class. In the yesterday class, example I have taken, if you hold the tree branch, पेड़ का एक branch hold करके छोड़ दो, इसमें आप खींच के छोड़ दिए ना, ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल नॉट गो टू द ओरिजिनल पोजीशन. ये आगे जाते फिर वापस नीचे आ जाएगा, आगे एंड ऊपर नीचे आ जाएगा. इट विल टेक सम टाइम टू सेटल होने के लिए टाइम, सम टाइम इट विल टेक. यस
सर.
सेटल होने के लिए टाइम चाहिए ना उसको, बट उसको क्या करो आप, कुछ तो वेट ऐड करो, एक पत्थर ऐड करके आप छोड़ दो, उतना ऊपर नहीं जाते हो, स्लोली जाके नीचे उसका प्लेस में जाए स्टॉप हो जाते हो. यस और नो? इसको फोर्स हमने सम बैलेंस वी हैव एडेड ओवर देयर, सम वेट वी हैव एडेड ओवर देयर. वही आप बड़ा ब्रांच को ऐसा खींच के उसको हाथ छोड़ो, आप उसका कैपेसिटी जास्त है तो आपको भी ऊपर लेके जाते हो. आप खेला होगा शायद, if he is from the village background, they have played these all the games in the villages and all the things. Okay, that is called, what we are going to call, some oscillations are there. Deflecting torque means because of the deflecting torque, the pointer is moving from 0 to non-zero value. Because of the controlling force, the non-zero to zero are either, is ये दोनों का बीच में two forces are applied here. No, it will not settle at all here. It will not settle at all. It will take time, some time to settle to the particular value here. Here the exact value is there, but it will not, because of the deflection force is more than the controlling force, it will go away here. Because of the controlling force, it will वापस खींच लेते. Next it will go away. Next it will down. Slowly it is reducing its force and all the things. After some time, the pointer will settle at some value here. So this problem we have to avoid here now. For that reason, some damping force we have to produce here now. Some damping force we have to produce here now. Whatever these oscillations are there, there is a movement between to and fro, we are going to call this one here. It is overshoots and bring back. Overshoots and swings back here now. It may overshoots the value, it will swing back to the original value, like that here now. This one oscillations we are going to call here now. To avoid these oscillations, some damping force is required. That is we are going to discuss in this class here. समझ में आया? अभी damping force किसके लिए चाहिए? Damping force किसके लिए चाहिए मालूम हो गए? Understanding or not? Yes?
Yes, sir.
कुछ एग्जांपल भी दिखा सकते हैं आपको. कुछ तो रबर है, ये वायर है, केबल इसको. Okay, just what I will do, I will touch this one here now. It is moving here now. Why it is not stopping here now? इसका ओरिजिनल पोजीशन स्ट्रेट स्टॉप होना है ना, क्यों स्टॉप नहीं हो रही? Because of my force it is going away here now, but because of that वापस return path, it is force of that one return path will be there. So this is deflecting force, this is controlling force here. In between this deflecting and controlling force, it will take some time to settle here. इसको क्या करने का, उसको मैंने फोर्स अप्लाई करने से बेटर मैंने स्लोली ये छोड़ दिया ना, जस्ट स्लोली ये रुक जाएगा. यस, like that we have to damp these oscillations here. In a measuring instrument, pointer will deflect and it will take some time to settle. That one we have to avoid here now. That thing only we have explained here. See here now, suppose this one, this diagram is visible. Yes, the diagram is visible, this one. The OB, AB, 0 is there. Diagram visible है क्या नहीं? See, some zoom problem है. Sometimes the slide will not change. For that reason I am asking. Suppose O here now, हमको इधर चाहिए, pointer should be at this point. Okay, pointer इधर चाहिए हमको. Actually this is the required point here now. 0 is the equilibrium or final steady position here. Final value is O here. The pointer should have to stop here. Okay, so final steady position, and because of inertia the moving system moves to position A here now. Because of inertia, what is the deflecting force? इधर stop होना था, वो stop नहीं हो जाएगा. किधर जा रहे हो? A point को जा रहा है. Because of the inertia, moving system moves to a position A here now. It will move to the position A. Now for any position A behind the equilibrium position, the controlling force is more than the deflecting force here. If it is the steady state value, it is more than that, means then the controlling force is greater than deflecting torque हो जाएगा. Then what will happen? Because of the controlling force, it will bring back to B here. So दोनों का क्या हो जाएगा? वो बीच में शायद आप स्कूल कॉलेज में आप खेला होगा, एक रस्सी दे देते, बीच में दो कोर्ट बनाते, इधर 4 लोग इधर 4 लोग ऐसे खींचते रहते, मालूम है ना? वो भी गेम बोलता हूँ मैंने. यस,
Yes, sir.
like that only it is happening here. Now one side because of the controlling force, another side because of the deflecting force, उसको आगे पीछे जा रही है. Some because of the deflecting force is greater than controlling force, then it is swings ahead of that equilibrium value. And if the controlling torque is greater than the deflecting torque, then it will go back or bring back to the equilibrium value here. So now any position, if controlling force is more than deflecting, hence moving system swings back here now. So due to this inertia, it cannot settle this because of this moving system inertia, the pointer will not settle at 0 position here. It will not set at the equilibrium or final steady value. It is not going to set here now. Okay, swings to a position B, position say B behind the equilibrium position here now. Because of this one, it will go back to the B position and go back to the A position, like that here. At B, the deflecting force is more than the controlling force here. If B को आ गए, क्या हो गए? Next deflecting force just हो जाएगा. Next again it will go here. And when at A, then the controlling force will be more, and that place it will come back here and come back like this. It is going to take some time to settle. A B movement होते होते होते, it will slowly, it will reduces its speed, and it after some time it is going to settle at 0 value. Settle at the final steady value here. Now the pointer thus oscillates about its final steady position with decreasing the amplitude here. Now the amplitude here is more. Again down हो गए नीचे हो जाते, कैसे थे? Down here. Now decreasing amplitude till its kinetic energy is dissipated in the friction, and therefore it will settle down at its final position, steady position, after some time here. After some time. अभी तो मालूम हो गया अभी प्रॉब्लम है बोल के. ये प्रॉब्लम है, स्विंगिंग प्रॉब्लम is there. Yes, in any instrument you consider, there is, it will take some time to settle the pointer. So to avoid this one, we have to add the damping force. We have to add. So वो damping force हमने कैसे याद कर सकते हैं? There are two methods we are going to discuss. So I will tell that one. If extra forces are not provided to damp these oscillations, the moving system, it will take a considerable time to settle to the final position, and hence time consuming is taking for the readings will be very large. हर एक रीडिंग को ऐसा 2-2 मिनट वो स्विंग होते बैठा तो रीडिंग इजीली ले सकते क्या हम? Is it possible to do to finish the experiment within mentioned time? For half an hour में 5 रीडिंग ले लो बोलते तो लेते क्या? Is it possible? Within half an hour, I will tell that one, take the 5 readings. But for her, every reading, it is going to take 5 to 10 minutes for the settling the pointer. Pointer settle होने के लिए 5-10 minutes ले रहे तो it will take so much time. So large time is required to take the reading here. Now, therefore, damping forces are necessary so that the moving system comes to its equilibrium position rapidly and smoothly without any oscillation. If something we have added, some force we have added means whatever the swings have overshoot and swings back, it will not happen over there. It will not happen over there. So for that reason, what we have to do, we have to add damping force here now. So this damping force is produced by different systems. Different systems, different methods are there. Generally, we are going to discuss about air friction damping and eddy current damping here. Eddy currents are actually eddy current losses in the core material. These are the losses, but according to the Faraday's law and Lenz law, the opposite to the rotation, it is going to create a force over there. So eddy currents are we are going to use that. I think in a mall or in a buildings and all the things, so suppose in the college only. Best example I will give you people's bathroom door only you consider that one. Whenever you will push that one, it will open suddenly because of the air, it is going to fluctuate. Dhag, dhag, dhag sound आते हैं ना door का? Yes? Yes or no? वो भी छोड़ दो आप, कौन सा भी एक शॉप को गए उधर किधर किधर तो ग्लास का डोर है तो आप देखा होगा शायद, आप पुश करने के बाद स्लोली जाते हो, सडनली उधर पुश हो गए तो सडनली इट विल नॉट अप्लाई दैट. देखा है क्या आप? किसी को एक्सपीरियंस है क्या? Whenever you will push a door, it will slowly open that one. How much you force you apply that one. But when you will leave and you door that one, slowly automatically it is going to close over there. Automatically it will close slowly. कैसे possible है? देखा है क्या नहीं? At least any one of you. In the Sweri college also, you can see the bathroom doors. Whatever the washroom doors are there, all those are fixed with some oscillation, the force we have produced here now, and it will slowly, whenever you will push, it will open and you will leave that one, slowly it will start to close over there. Suddenly it will not close. Because of air friction we are going to use here now. Air friction damping we are using here now. The same principle we can apply for the measuring instrument, that is for the damping force apply. See here, this is the pointer. You can consider this one as at this point it is there. Whenever it is going to rotate in the clockwise direction, this pointer is going to rotate into the clockwise direction. So this pointer is connected to the spindle is connected to one connecting rod, and here one air chamber cylinder we are using here. Air cylinder we have used here now, and here the closer we have used. Whenever the spindle will start to rotate in the clockwise direction, and that time what will happen, this air will push us inside the cylinder, so air will get compressed here now. Air will get compressed ho jayega. Because of this compressing force, air slowly the pointer will move over there. Suddenly it will not move. Air oppose karte inside air will oppose just to pushing this point here now, which is connected to the spindle. So the spindle speed will be reduces here now, but slowly it is possible here now. Slowly it is going to rotate that one here. Okay, barabar hai na? Slowly it is going to rotate that one. Suppose I will remove the supply, suddenly the pointer will move to this place here now. Suddenly I will remove the supply, suddenly it will not come back that one here. Again, will take some time because whatever the air is there here, no, it in the while the pointer is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction. On that situation, this closer is there, it is going to move up. Whatever the inside compressed air is there will produce it is start to forces this one, but because of the outer air, which is the force of outer air is greater than the compressed air here, no, slowly this one it is going to up here, slowly it is going to up. So the pointer will slowly it is going to move and it will stops over there, slowly it will come back to the zero. That is called air friction damping, we are going to call that. The piston we are going to use here. The piston, it is going to compress the air and it is going to slowly the whatever the compressed air, it is going to opposite and it will come back outside here. समझ में आ रहा है क्या नहीं? और कुछ एग्जांपल बोलना है? Is it clear? The concept is clear?
Yes, sir.
All of you. I'm asking
Yes,
to you
sir.
people. हाँ बोलो. कोई कुछ पूछेगा? नहीं, ठीक है. So this is air friction damping we are going to call. ये छोड़ के अभी मैंने one more example I have told you people, by adding some weight to the tree branch, slowly it will take up that one here. So that by weight balance also we can add here. No, previously मैंने एक spring control का explain करने के time देखो, इधर spring control है, इधर क्या है, balance weight add किए हमने. Balance weight क्यों add किए? Because of this weight the pointer कितना भी आगे जाने दो, force कितना भी रहने दो, because of this weight slowly it is going to do that one here. No, it is going to move over there, and after that suddenly it will come back to the zero here because of this weight here. Weights की वजह से वापस zero को आ जाते. Yes, it is also possible. So weight damping also, by adding some weight also we can damp the oscillations. And one more method is there, that is air friction damping होने के बाद, first let me complete this one. The piston is mechanically connected to the spindle through the connecting rod. The piston is connected here now. This is the piston which is connected to the spindle here now. Connecting rods are there. It is connected to the spindle and the spindle is connected to the pointer here now. The pointer is fixed to the spindle, moves over a calibrated dial. Calibrated dial is nothing but calibrated scale, we are going to call this one. Calibrated dial is nothing but it is a scale here now. So when the pointer oscillates in clockwise direction, the piston goes inside the cylinder, gets compressed. When the pointer is there, it will oscillate, it start to move towards in the clockwise direction. What will happen? ये ऐसा move हो गया तो this will also, it is going to rotate here now. So this, whatever the connecting rod is there, because of the connecting rod, the piston will get inside, it will start to flow inside the cylinder here now. Whatever the inside air is there, it is going to compress over there. It is going to compress here now. So the clockwise direction, the piston goes inside and the cylinder gets compressed. So the whatever the compressed air is there, it pushes the piston upward side. It will start to push into the upward side and the pointer tends to move in anti-clockwise direction. उस time में क्या हो जाएगा? It will pushes चालू हो गए तो the pointer will start to rotate in the anti-clockwise direction. Because of this one, in this condition of anti-clockwise direction, suppose anti-clockwise direction may move over a pointer, and that situation, whatever the air is there, compressed air, will start to push outside to the piston here now. So the upward side, the pointer tends to move in anti-clockwise direction. If the pointer oscillates in anti-clockwise direction, the piston moves away and the pressure of the air inside the cylinder gets reduced. Inside compressed air है ना, उसको upside move होने के बाद वो expand हो जाते हैं. The air will expand. The pressure will be reduces over there. So the external pressure is more than the internal pressure. On that situation, the piston moves down. So the pointer tends to move in clockwise direction again here now. So this anti-clockwise direction and clockwise direction method, by using piston method or air compressor, we are going to use that one. Example I have given in the malls, shopping mall or ग्लास का विंडो किधर रहता है, डोर किधर रहते हैं, उसको पुश करने के बाद स्लोली इधर जाएगा, बट वो आप अंदर जाके जाने के बाद वो छोड़ के सडनली इट विल नॉट क्लोज, बिकॉज इसके ऊपर है ना एक एयर कॉम्प्रेसर बिठाए वाला रहता है. Because of whenever you will push that one, it will compresses the air. Whenever you leave that one, slowly the compressed air will, the pressure will be released, slowly it will go back to the original position. वो आप नहीं देखा तो देखो, ऑलरेडी देख लिया तो we have applied this principle here. Air friction, air compressor is used over there. The third method is, first one is weight method, second one is air compressor, third one is eddy current damping is used here. Eddy current damping is nothing but here the pivot is there and spindle is connected to the bearings, and here the moving coil we are using here now. So that one is connected to the spindle, is connected to the pointer here. But this spindle is also attached with some aluminum disc is attached here. The aluminum disc is attached and one damping magnet here, the permanent magnet and some damping magnet we have used here. The damping magnet and one side. So both are, this is a damping magnet. For that reason only eddy current damping we are going to call this one. Damping purpose we are using here now, fixed permanent magnets only. So that is, here the magnetic field will be produced in between these two. North and south pole is there. Here magnetic field is produced or not? Here the damping magnet cylinder we have used here now. But this end north pole is there, here south pole is there. In between these two pole, magnetic field is there or not? Yes. I am asking to you peoples only. Why you are not replying? नींद आ रहा है क्या? Complete theory part. If two magnets, two magnetic poles are there, in between these two magnetic field, there is a gap is there. In that gap, the magnetic field will be there or not? That one I am asking.
Yes, sir.
So here north and south pole, in between these, the magnetic pole is there. So in that magnetic field, the aluminum disc we have provided here. No, aluminum disc we have provided. Aluminum disc is nothing but core only here. No. So whenever the current will flow through this one, this coil, so to rotate the pointer here now, same current will flow through the aluminum disc also. So current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, the force will be produced. Yes. The force will be produced or not? Current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field means, according to Faraday's law, the force will be produced, but in between the aluminum disc only we have provided, in this one the current will be produced, which will create a force opposite to that whatever the direction of the pivot is there here. According to Lenz law मालूम है आपको? According to Lenz law, which is opposes the current carrying conductor here. Now whatever the direction is there, it is going to opposite here. So because of this spindle rotation, the eddy currents will produce us in the aluminum disc here. Now eddy currents are established in the disc. Since it has several closed paths are there, but by Lenz law, the current carrying disc produced a force in a direction opposite to the oscillating force. Oscillating force means the pointer कौन सा direction में rotate होते हैं ना, उसका opposite direction में this aluminum disc will produce us the force here. Whenever current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, the EMF will induce us, that is a Faraday's law. But the Lenz law is opposite, the EMF induced is in opposite direction. Already we know that one here. So E equal to minus N d phi by dt. सबको याद है क्या? di by dt, the rate of change of current with respect to the time with number of turns. I don't know how many of you remembered. You have studied already diploma first year. We have studied Faraday's first law, Faraday's second law, and Lenz law here, the magnetic field here. So an aluminum circular disc is fixed to the spindle. This is the aluminum circular disc is there, and it is connected to the spindle here. Now this disc is made to move in the magnetic field produced by a permanent magnet here. This aluminum disc is made to move in this one here. Now it is going to rotate here. Now whenever the spindle will rotate, This is also going to rotate here. When the disk oscillates or rotate, it cuts the magnetic flux. Because of in between this N and S, the magnetic flux will be there. So that magnetic flux will be cut by a damping magnet or this aluminum disc cut by a aluminum disc, and EMF induced in this circular disc here. Now, EMF will be induces in this disc here. So because of this EMF induces, eddy currents will be produced here, no, which has several paths here, no. So according to the Lenz law, the current carrying disc produces a force which is direction, the force which is opposite to the oscillating force. Oscillating force aisa hai to it will rotate in the force will be produced in the anti-clockwise direction. So the damping force can be varied by varying the projection of magnet over the circular disc here. By varying this magnetic flux, the damping force will be vary here. So this is eddy current damping. Though no need to add anything here. No one aluminum disc provide करने का, इसको already magnetic field में रख दिया ना, it is automatically going to produce the opposite force here. Now, if the force is opposite, then slowly it is going to move over there. Slowly it is going to move over there. Is it clear now? एक और एक एग्जांपल देता हूं मैंने, इसका क्या हो गया, अपोजिट फोर्स वगैरह बोल रहा हूं ना मैं। एक खाली बकेट में एक कुछ तो 1 रुपए का कॉइन छोड़ दो, इट विल इजीली इट विल गो। उसको पानी भर के अंदर छोड़ दो थोड़ा, इट विल टेक सम टाइम, सडनली इट विल नॉट गो इनसाइड दैट वन, है ना? यस और नो? सो अपोजिट फोर्स इज प्रोड्यूस्ड ओवर। खाली बकेट टब ले लो, उसमें एक कॉइन डाल दो, इमीडिएटली इट विल गो टू द डाउन साइड, बट उसको पानी भर के डालो, द वाटर विल होल्ड दैट वन, वाटर विल अपोजेस टू इनसाइड दैट वन, स्लोली इट विल गो इनटू द डाउन साइड. So it's like that, different methods are there. We can add the weight, we can use the air damping, we can use this eddy currents, we can use that one. So for the damping purpose here. Is it clear? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. If you have any doubts, you can ask. So it completes the damping force. Tomorrow we'll discuss in the PMMC instrument. Up to here, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. किसी को कुछ डाउट है क्या? कोई तो एनोटेट यूज कर रहा था, यू कैन ट्राई नाउ, देखो एक बार यूज हो रहा है क्या, देखो ट्राई करो, कोई तो यूज कर रहा था. Any one of you try using annotate who is using the computer. So this setting I have to change that one, it will give the disturbance actually. You people are student, so you have the craze to do that one, but we have to stop that one. Huh? So making the stop shouting on you, it will not be you the output. So better way we have to change the output settings. I will change that one. Okay, any doubts? कोई तो रिप्लाई दे दो, समझ में आ रहा है क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
कुछ डाउट्स नहीं है फिर? So this whatever this all the things we have discussed, this is a basic only. First minute से अभी तक क्या discussion किए? This is complete basics we have discussed. Actually, in the next class, whatever we are going to discuss, that will comes actual equipments will comes over there. PMMC, moving iron instrument, electrodynamometer, these or those will come. Actual instruments will come. We are going to discuss. So, to all the peoples, I will inform you peoples, don't miss the next class and all the upcoming classes. Can I stop here only? So I will take the attendance. Just a minute. Roll number 1. Roll number 1 absent. 2. I am going to call your roll number. Who will tell yes, I will put mark as present. Otherwise, I will put absent. Remember that one. Roll number 2.
Present, sir.
3.
Present, sir.
4.
Present, sir.
5.
Present.
6.
Yes, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Present, sir.
9,
Present, sir.
10,
Present, sir.
11. Roll number 11, 12,
Yes, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
14,
Present, sir.
15,
Present, sir.
16,
Present, sir.
17, 18,
Yes, sir.
19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23,
Yes, sir.
24, 25,
Yes, sir.
26,
Yes, sir.
27, 28,
Present, sir.
29,
Present, sir.
30,
Yes, sir.
31, 32,
Yes, sir.
33,
Yes, sir.
34, 35,
Present, sir.
34, 36, 37, 38. Okay. We'll stop here only and we'll continue in the next class.